Chapter 6. The final chapter of today. GNN. The next day we headed to GNN. At the time we had Greed Pawn. Waves, cheer, squad flag. So this is GNN? That's a big building. That's a big bitch. Look. No, I'm just kidding. 1 second. Just 1 second.
Hey, Tim. Tim. Hey, Tim. Tim.
Hey, Tim. Tim. What's up, Pika? I hope you didn't stay awake last night. Are you okay? Today's goal is, don't worry, I know. To become a star. Is that your goal in life? Hell yeah, dude. I thought I told you. I'm a star. Don't let me crush your dreams, but we have an important goal too. That's right, GNN has a video that captured the incident at Fine Park. We need to watch it and see if we can find any clues about R. Yeah, let's go to the receptionist desk and see if they can call Amelia for us. Hey, it's alright if we go through here? Roof. It's cool. Thanks. About the work. Roof. It says it won't let any bad guys in though. That's good to hear. What about you, motherfucker? Oh, we meet again. Hey, do you know this guy? Well, that was quite an incident at PCL. I was worried about you, you know. Oh, he's a security guard that was out in the front. Thanks for everything at PCL. I should be thanking you. You're the one who solved the case after all. You did a good job. I was just assigned to GNN the other day. I was planning to stay here for a while. If there's anything I can help with, let me know. Thank you very much. Anything else to this place? No. Ekans. Why is Ekans so small? He's supposed to be like a big ass fucking snake. Ekans. Slithering spiral. Sarath. Imagine. Hey, no licking me. It certainly seems friendly. Stop sticking your tongue in and out like that. It makes me uneasy. What? You're smelling me? Oh, so it smells with its tongue? How does Pikachu smell? Like coffee? Maybe because you're always drinking coffee. I heard somewhere that what you eat and drink can change your scent. Adapt Pikachu with the aroma of coffee. Look at his smug ass face too. It says the old lady's teaching you a lot of tricks lately, but it just goes along with it to humor her. What kind of relationship is that? Wait, is this an old lady? Fuck. No, I'm actually here to meet someone I know. Are you going to be on the shows? I thought... Never mind. Mimikyu doesn't like Pikachu. Mimikyu doesn't like Pikachu. I should have asked about Mimikyu, actually. Well, it's a little strange. It always dresses up like Pikachu. Huh, like Pikachu? Yeah, apparently Pikachu were very popular back where he used to live, so I thought that it would become popular too if it looked like one. That's a little strange, isn't it? But it's darling at heart. I bet it would become a star someday. I thought I told you.
Tim, hello.
Oh. The Bay.
Mako.
Amelia, darling.
I sure hope we can help you out.
Thank you for having us here.
Sure. No problem at all. You know, would it be alright if we stopped by the studio real quick? Mr. Clifford would like to say hi.
Of course.
Oh, thanks for the follow, Brandon. I gotta change that. But thanks for the follow, dude. I appreciate it.
Hey there.
Doesn't need Tim. You think so? I bet we could get some interest when if we did an exclusive documentary.
Okay. Let's go.
And then burn.
So, let's go.
He just went under. He didn't give a fuck.
23rd floor, right? Yeah. He said he'd be recording that music show.
TRL. Imagine. Oh, that'd be funny. TRL. Ooh!
Okay.
The entrance to the studio is next to Mako. About the studio, this floor we have our studio. Be careful not to go into the dressing room where the cast is. You say that, but everywhere it looks the same here. I can't tell where we are. There's not up in front of the elevator we can get if we get lost. Please do not go into them, okay? Go into them, you say. I need to go into them. Bro, this place is big as fuck. What the be somebody in there, let's not go in. Go waltzing in there without permission. I just want to explore the building, fam. Come on. Aw, man, we can't be degenerates in this game. It doesn't let us. Loop. Loopy. Girl, I go in where I please, dude.
Huh?
Start the interview. Loopy. Studio 1.
The Yanma cameras are very popular among our viewers. Keep up the good work, Roger. This show could really use your ideas.
That's really nice to hear. I hope I live up to your expectations.
Mr. Clifford.
Ah, good to see you again. Here he is, the young man I was telling you about.
Oh, Tim Goodman, the detective, right? Nice to meet you. I'm Ethan Graham.
He's the president of GNN.
And I've been told that you've been a really big help to my staff members here. And I assume this little guy must be your assistant. He sure looks official with that hat on.
Actually, Tim is more the assistant here.
So anyway, you came here to look at the videos?
That's right, the videos. I'll go get him. Be right back.
Thank you. I hope it's not a problem.
No, it's nothing. You've really helped us getting some of our scoops lately. It's only fair we return the favor.
Absolutely. How about a tour of the studio while we wait for Mako to return?
I'd love it. Thank you.
Pikachu the assistant. Yeesh, Mako had forgotten all about the video we wanted. I didn't realize it'd take us this long to see the video. We've kind of lost the excitement now. Well, it's not something we can rush for now. We could take Roger up on his offer. Tour of the studio.
Let's check out the studio while we wait for Mako to get back.
Alrighty, little buddy.
Okay.
Maximum music. Fuck is that? It's a music show we've been going on for a while. We invited up and coming artists so we can interview them and have them play. Oh, you were? I'm gonna be on the show, dude. So 6 p.m. EST. I'm gonna be on the TV. So you know, watch me. I'm gonna sing me the greatest song you ever heard. So yeah, you know, I'm gonna be there. You know, I'm gonna be flexing. I wonder who today's guest is. I don't know, but I'm a little excited about Graham. President Graham talk. Members staff like us all the time. He sounds like a nice guy, or he's just good with words. About the video. It's a year old, so it might take some time to find it. Just take your time and enjoy the tour. Loopy. Bye bye. President or something? About to work. My job to film together with the Yanma. Pretty big camera. Cool, right? It's like one we use for sure, but it gets good shots just as good as the Yanma can get. By the way, do you have heard the rumor? The rumors. Oh, you know the rumor about switching up the show staff? Switching up the staff. Thanks to the Yanma cameras, we've gotten our ratings back on track, but we're still replaced, so... Sorry, I don't know anything about that. Oh, you don't? I mean, Mr. Clifford coming around is one thing, but the president almost never stops by. We've all been in a cold sweat thing. He's here to see if we're worthy of staying or something. That's the rumor that's been going around among the staff. Feels bad, man. Y'all finna be fired, fam. Oh, shit. Oh. I thought I started what I didn't want to start yet. I want to explore the place, you know. See why I have to be here. See why I am the greatest star ever. Oh. I wonder what this is. Trolley or something. I guess it's something used for a show. What you finna do back here, fam? You finna spark up real quick? Are you a new guy here? I'm an assistant director. I look after the Yanma. What are you doing here? I'm just checking the equipment we use for our shoots. We can't have any malfunctions after all. La da da ra 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 ra. Walupi. Let's see now. According to the script, this first scene we need to rehearse is, huh? Are you here on a tour? Oh, what are you doing about the work? I'm using the script to check the steps for the rehearsal. I'm first AD after all. AD stands for Assistant Director. It's my job to ensure filming goes smoothly within the limited amount of time we have. Are you interested? Hell yeah, dude! Hell to the... Oh, shit. I'm out of my way, kid. I'm checking the cameras right now. Hey, bitch, you talk to me again like that, I swear to God, I'll smack the shit out of you. Look, talk about dedication to his work. Well, you're interested? Yeah, I never realized so many cameras were needed to film just one show. Well, yeah, the director and the technical director in the sub-control room have final say in what footage we use for the broadcast, but better to have more options, right? Sure. Sure, buddy. Pero si tú dices, loco. Yanma, reliable camera crew.
Do you think they're filming something?
Wow. That's gotta take some skill.
Interested in the Yanma cameras?
Huh?
Pretty boy over here. Look.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. My name's Keith. I'm the assistant director here.
Keith Ape.
But mostly I run errands.
Nice to meet you. I'm Tim.
Right, I heard about you. Well, Tim, what do you think? The Yanma can fly around and let us film any scene at any angle. This filming style is unique to our studio.
Make sure you get a good shot of me. Best looking Pikachu ever!
What an awesome idea.
Mr. Clifford's idea.
You there? You're part of the staff here, right? Have you seen my darling Purugly?
No, I haven't. Sorry.
I'm afraid it's gotten lost. My poor baby. I'm so worried. Is that really all you can say? Don't stand there. Go look for it.
Yes, ma'am. Right away.
Bitch, what?
Sensitive. And what about you? Why are you just standing around doing nothing? Get out of my way.
Yeesh. That's one cranky old lady.
Girl, I'll throw you out this goddamn building. Ooh. Yan. Good luck. Yan. Someone's in charge of camera one. Apparently, she'll shoot anything perfectly. Nice. And who is you? Max asshole comedian. Ooh.
Hey, you're the new guy, right? You gotten used to your job?
No, I'm not...
Oh, you don't have to be nervous around me. Just ignore the fact that I'm a celebrity.
Bitch, who is you?
I'm sorry, I don't know who you are.
What? No way! You don't know the team of Max and Chatot?
Well... Sorry, I've never heard of you. I've never heard of you. I've never heard of you.
Great. There's really no need to rub it in, Chatot.
Wow, that was my voice.
Of course. Unbelievable. You really don't know who we are, do you?
He's not as famous as he thinks he is.
Ah, you must know this. Our intro. Max and Chatot, it's Max and Chatot. We're the coolest, you got to admit it.
Admit it! Admit it!
Song was pretty bad, dude. Look.
I guess you haven't seen it.
Admit it!
Now that I see it, you know, I might have seen this act on one of those late night shopping channels.
Oh, I think I saw you on a commercial.
Yeah? Right, I knew it. Here, let me give you my autograph.
Okay.
There you are. You'll be the envy of your friends.
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
What the fuck? Max's autograph.
Yeah.
Give you even more. A special deal for our new staff member. Oh no, it's not like that. We stopped by to say hi to Roger, that's all. Oh, really? Nova, help you, boy. What do you mean? What you want me to do? It's only the music show that made GNN famous, and the host is yours truly, Max Warhol. Huh? Is that the best you can do? Has anyone ever told you you're hard to impress? About the autograph. Huh, you like my autograph? It was a waste of paper. You can't say that. About Chata. Chata is really good at mimicking voices. Pretty neat, eh? It's quite the talented one, and we make the best team. Is that right, Chata? Come on, give me something. Ugh. Oh, now it's gone all quiet. What a moody Pokemon. Got a better sense of humor. Some harsh words for your partner. No, I understand. I really do. It's a lot of work when your partner's kind of useless, bruh. Hey, the autograph's modeled after you, right? You didn't know? I mean, I wouldn't call it a good sketch, but it's pretty unique, isn't it? Pikachu Savage. What waste of paper.
Right.
Thanks, but I know. How'd you like to experience the Yanma? Huh? We can? Of course. Now we can use it as a model for you. Since I'll be the model. Your Pikachu's really into this, isn't he, Tim? He was muttering about it until a second ago. Why don't you leave things here to me and head to the sub-control room? Could you show him, Amelia? Sure, of course, Mr. Clifford. Make sure you capture my charm, Tim. Make sure you capture everything about me. Yeah, in a bit, Pikachu. The fuck? So I've been told you're looking for a missing father. Will work a detective? Well, that's such a stunning story. I bet a documentary with you as the main character would be a huge hit. Yep. Great Detective Tim. Don't you think that'd make a good title? Detective Pikachu. Sure. My company is widely considered to be the TV station with the most momentum these days. It's all thanks to Roger and his team. He's a brilliant producer. I admit it. I've got high hopes for that young man. Okay. Move, girl. Damn. So first I do that and then I do this, but no, this kind of movement isn't enough to show my full magnificence. What are you muttering about? Who cares about how you move, really? Oh, come on, that's not a good attitude. This is the first film with me as a star. I've got to be filmed perfectly. I think you're making a big deal out of this. Nonsense. If it gets me loads of fans, there'll be more people asking for our help. And who knows, they could cause info about Harry to come pouring in too. Why I doubt that'll work. Now, do I show the super cool hard-boiled me or do I show the cute, adorable me? That's the question. What the fuck? She just appeared here.
Okay.
Opposite side. Okay. Pikachu, my boy. Oh, your boy's here.
What's up?
Oh shit. She loves to it to pieces. Okay. Let's go, baby girl. We're on our first date. Look. You said it's on the opposite side, right? Is it not here? There it is. Sub control room. Subs room. Hello.
Hi, Hero.
Hiro.
Hi. How are you, Amelia? So is this young guy your boyfriend?
No, it's
Yeah.
nothing like that.
Look.
This is my friend Tim, and we're just giving him a tour of the studio.
Oh, so
Press F to pay respects to my boy Tim.
Nice to meet
Just
you.
got friend zone, bro.
Nice to meet you.
Look.
Hero's the director of Maximum Music.
That's true. But I'd be completely lost if it wasn't for my partner here.
That's Hoot Hoot. It's our timekeeper.
It's phenomenal at keeping track of time. We couldn't run this place without it.
Must be really smart.
Hey! I'm all ready to go over here! What's the holdup?
Oh, I forgot.
Excuse me, Hero? Is Tim over there with you?
Yep.
Would you mind letting him take a look at the Yanma cameras? It shouldn't take too much of your time.
Sure. No problem at all.
Thanks, Hero. I appreciate it.
Come on, over here.
Thank you.
Shoot with the Yanma camera crew. Okay, 1 second. Okay. What the fuck just happened? Woohoo! Follow instructions on the screen to control the Yanma camera. Shoot Pikachu. Shoot! Skippity pop pop and poo poo poo. And make it a movie. Oh, my game just froze for a second.
Are you ready to go? You know I've been waiting for you, right? I know exactly how I'm supposed to move. You should take a look. I'm the great Detective Pikachu. I'm using my brilliant mind to trail a suspect. Huh. Over there. That was a close one. What's that? It's all making sense. I've got it now.
Oh, man.
Yeah! A bolt of brilliance!
A bolt of brilliance!
I'm almost jealous of my own talent. Pretty smooth moves, huh? That's what you should be filming.
Sure.
The atmosphere of the scene can change depending on how you film it. Decide on what you want, and then tell Yanma.
The size of the movements. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing, to be honest.
All right, let's start the shoot.
It's probably totally wrong, dude.
I'm the great Detective Pikachu. I'm using my brilliant mind to trail a suspect. Huh. Over there. That was a close one. What's that? It's all making sense. I've got it now. Yeah! A bolt of brilliance! So smart. I'm almost jealous of my own talent. Tell me, was it a good shoot?
I think we should change it. No.
It's good that you're really getting into this. Now, film me until I look perfect. The atmosphere of the scene can change depending on how you film it. Decide on what you want.
The last one was good.
Tell Yanma.
Let's try this.
All right, let's start the shoot. I'm the great Detective Pikachu. I'm using
Alright, I like this one.
to trail a suspect. Huh. Over there. That was a close one. What's that? It's all making sense. I've got it now. Yeah! A bolt of brilliance! So smart. I'm almost jealous of my own talent.
Alright, the second last one.
Tell me, was it a good shoot?
The second to last one. I like the first two though.
It's good that you're really getting into this. Now, film me until I look perfect. The atmosphere of the scene can change depending on how you film it. Decide on what you want, and then tell Yanma.
Let's try this one.
All right, let's start the shoot. I'm the great Detective Pikachu. I'm using my brilliant mind to trail a suspect. Huh. Over there. That was a close one. What's that? It's all making sense. I've got it now. Yeah! A bolt of brilliance! So smart. I'm almost jealous of my own talent.
Ah, what happened? I like the. I think I'm gonna just go with the one that was before this. No. Because I liked how his face was all like right in the camera.
Now, film me until I look perfect. The atmosphere of the scene can change depending on how you film it. Decide on what you want, and then tell Yanma.
I forgot what it was, dude.
All right, let's start the shoot. I'm the great Detective Pikachu. I'm using my brilliant mind to trail a suspect. Huh. Over there. That was a close one. What's that? Huh. It's all making sense. I've got it now. Yeah! A bolt of brilliance!
Okay, the last one is the one that's messing up.
I'm almost jealous of my own talent.
So the last one is from too high.
Tell me, was it a good shoot? It's good that you're really getting into this. Now, film me until I look perfect. The atmosphere of the scene can change depending on how you film it. Decide on what you want, and then tell Yanma.
I think I messed it up.
Right? All right, let's start the shoot. I'm the great Detective Pikachu. I'm using my brilliant mind to trail a suspect. Huh. Over there. That was a close one. What's that? Obviously the camera's too Don't get too close to the cameras when filming an action scene. It's good that you're really getting into this. Now, film me until I look perfect. The atmosphere of the scene can change.
Oh my god.
depending on how you
Skip.
film it. Decide on what you want, and then tell Yanma. All right.
Crashed into the fucking camera, dude. Oh man, that was good.
My brilliant mind to trail a suspect. Over there. That was a close one. What's that? It's all making sense. I've got it now. Yeah! A bolt of brilliance! So smart. I'm almost jealous of my own talent. Tell me, was it a good shoot?
I like that one, but I'm gonna reset it with me not talking, because I have to edit these videos. So
Film me until I look perfect.
down and then up.
The atmosphere of the scene can change depending on how you film it. Decide on what you want, and then tell Yanma.
All right, boys, here we go.
All right, let's start the shoot. I'm the great Detective Pikachu. I'm using my brilliant mind to trail a suspect. Huh. Over there. That was a close one. What's that? Huh? It's all making sense. I've got it now. Yeah! A bolt of brilliance! So smart. I'm almost jealous of my own talent.
Perfect, dude.
Tell me, was it a good shoot?
Hell yeah.
Right. Now let's head back.
Clean. I made a movie I like. Those Yanma cameras are amazing. Thank you very much. You're welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed working with them. Well, Tim, let's head back to the studio. Hopefully Mako's back by now. I want to talk to who? Woo. Oh yeah, we don't understand Pokemon language without Pikachu. Da 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 da. Amazing job. Hey, nice job, Pikachu. Well, how was it? How was my acting? It was really good. Everyone was really impressed. I knew it, man. I'm good at everything. Especially being full of yourself, seems like. You there. Ugh, not her again. Did my darling Purugly come this way? No, it didn't. You haven't found it yet? No, it's all because of that absent-minded man. I should speak to his supervisors. Nothing the matter. Well, you see, my darling Purugly has gone missing and... Oh dear, that's not good. We don't have much time before rehearsal start. Tim, do you think you can help us look? Of course. Of course we have to do everything around here. I guess I don't have much choice now. Thank you for looking forward to seeing your detective skills. Ba-ring.
So, let's gather information.
Looks so weird. Why is it like a smoke? What we need to do is find out what Purugly is like. Yeah, we don't know anything about Purugly. I do. We should be able to figure out where it's likely to be as we ask around. The show staff. God damn it. Yeah, my camera's been acting up. Maybe something inside is busted about Purugly. Purugly, please. Look at the time. Oh, is Purugly missing again? I swear it's so moody. Wish Olga would keep an eye on it for once. His partner for crying out loud. So it sounds like some frustration. But the first time Purugly's wandered off. This guy's not here. Having a staring contests.
Yan.
Yan. It tries to swat the cameras with its tail. Lol. Da 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 da. Oh, what's up? Haven't seen it over here. Alright, thanks, fam. Thanks, fam! Thank you! Thank you very much. It's probably one of the rooms. Wow, wash me be right. There's 25 floors, though. My god, imagine if they had us explore all 25 floors. That would be the cancer. The true cancer. L cancer. Oh, we can go into this. To the dressing room. What this box is. Magnemite inside. Please do not open until filming begins. Magnemite's powerful electromagnetic waves cause the equipment here to malfunction. Cage like this. Inside Magnemite's cage. No, we're looking for a missing Pokemon. Do you think we could ask you a few questions? Oh, okay. Thinking better we're looking off areas. Nobody came by this way. Oh, but something you noticed? Well, when we came to his dressing room, the door was unlocked. What? It was unlocked? Yes, you see, this is where the Pokemon who are going to appear in the show stay. Will stay locked when there's nobody around, so the Pokemon door went off. No, it's really good at calligraphy. Hopes paintbrush in its jaws and swings around with all its might. All might, all nut. Look, sounds terrifying. Chomps with huge jaws. I had a shiny once back in the Ruby Sapphire days. Waiting for your turn on stage. You haven't seen it anywhere. Did he come by this way? Nobody came, huh? Oh, well, just let us know if it comes by. If it comes on by, let us know, por favor. You know, we're trying to catch this goddamn cat. But it's nowhere to be found, so what are we supposed to do, man?
Wow. Hello there, handsome. Oh, wait, it's just me.
This motherfucking...
What?
Oh, no, my darling must be lonely. Purgly must help her find it quicker. Purgly is just a beautiful, fragile flower. It has had a dignity about it since the day it was born, and it's just loved by everyone. I see a Pokemon like a flower. Let me write that down. Be sure to make a note of everything I say. Pokemon is like a flower? Not really, dude. I ain't hating on Purgly, but it's like a cancer. No more rooms this way. Purgly, where you at? Purgly, please. ¿Dónde estás? Enséñame. Por favor, enséñame. Wait, they got cameras all over this place. Can we just not take a look around? Woot woot. Woohoo. It's so unusual that I walk up using my hind legs. More surprised that you stand on only one leg all the time. Woot woot. It never occurred to you? Well, yeah, I guess that figures, about Purgly. It says Purgly is why things don't run on time around here. Woot woot. Hey, calm down. Don't worry. We'll find it for you. About Hero. Woot woot. It says Hero's dream is to make programs that everyone can watch and enjoy as a family. He's going to do his best to help. Well, we finna fire up a storm of swear words during the show. Look, that's good. I bet Hero's glad to have you, Hoot Hoot. Hero's dream. His dream. Who's this? Oh, that's weird. All this static on the screens. Everything alright, Magnemite? Weird static on the video feed from the studio. Do you think it could be the cameras? It might be. Seems like the equipment here is fine, but the way we need to fix it before the rehearsal. Interference. It's the Magnemite, dude. Now that you mention, I don't think I've seen it today. It's usually wandering around the dressing rooms. Yep. How about you, Hiro? Probably's gone missing and you're helping search for it? That's right. Oh, I'm sorry Olga's causing so much trouble. If you need anything, please just ask. Purgly. Between me and you, Purgly is a pretty vain Pokemon. It clinches its waist with its tail to make itself look bigger and beefier. That's a strange habit. Laugh. Well, it's a TV star. Even if it's a Pokemon, it just wants to look its best. Sounds like it's stuck up to me. It makes itself look bigger. Checking the footage from the studio cameras, but it seems like it's not working. Right, I'm getting a lot of static. Oh, you're right. What could be causing that? The Magnemite, dude! We just learned about them in the box. In the goddamn caja. The Xbox. The Xbox. Chata is here. Yeah! Have you seen it anywhere? Might be in the dressing room next door. Huh? Why? Chat. Apparently it's Purgly's daily routine to go around and make sure no young Pokemon start to get full of themselves. When Purgly's like, they say Pokemon take after their partner, so it's got a bit of temper.
Huh?
What? Have you found Purgly? No, not yet. Sorry. I swear. We could have gone. This is nothing new, but I wish it'd stop. Got big purple ears, probably as big as my face, I'd say. Wow, that big? Maybe it's a big Pokemon. Yeah, I know what Purgly looks like, dude. And it's in the next room because it's the only place we didn't check. In the only place, and we'll go there now.
Where's that music coming from? Oh. In here?
What are you doing, Pikachu?
I've never heard such a beautiful sound.
Pikachu, come on.
What's wrong, Cricketoon?
Oh, Cricket!
Oh,
So sorry. Didn't mean to intrude.
no, it's all right. I was just a little surprised, that's all.
I'm sorry. Are you gonna be
How to smoke to that beautiful music. Ooh, it's not real.
Nice to meet you.
And this is my partner, Cricketoon.
Attractive middle-aged
Sorry,
mom.
it seems to be in a bad mood.
Pika, 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 Pika.
Aren't you a cute Pikachu, huh?
Don't let him fool you.
Yo, Arf, if you go on YouTube, dude, and look up Cricketoon cry, it'll be the strangest thing you've ever heard ever. Look. Hey, no need to be so defensive. I'm just a fan of Karina's. Let's be friends, brother. There you go again with your chit chat. Tune. Oh, you met Purgly before? That makes things easier. Did it come around here? Tune. It came by to kill time, and it shoved you out the way and took your spot on the sofa for a nap. That's pretty selfish. Seems Purgly will take any spot that catches its fancy. Never mind if someone is already there or not. Stealing a spot. 'Cause a spotlight ain't nothing without you, girl. It's just plain gorgeous. You've got to introduce me. Cricketoon. Well, you can't let some random Pokemon get close to Karina. She's like a daughter to you. You're being overprotective, Cricketoon. Look up that name right there. Cricketoon. Cricketoon cry. Look it up on YouTube. It's strange. It's really weird. It sounds pretty cool though. 'Cause the spotlight. Oh, you're a staff member of Maximum Music? Is there a rehearsal about to start? No, we're actually looking for a Purgly. Mr. Graham asked for our help. Oh, I see. Purgly was down here just until a little while ago, but... Was here earlier? Yes, it wandered around and glared at me and Cricketoon and then just left. About Cricketoon. I was having Cricketoon help me with tuning my violin. It can do that? Yes, it's very sensitive to sound, so it can compose melodies on the spot using its arms. Well, I'd love to see that. We'll be forming on a duet on the show. You could come watch if you'd like. Look. Sensitive to sounds. About the violin. The majestic piece you have there in your arms. Oh, you're just interested in the violin? It was a gift from my grandfather back when I was little. Guess it's safe to assume you're a violinist then. Yes, although I'm very new to the scene. Look, you really played a beautiful tune. I was looking forward to the show. Oh, thank you, but what's wrong? I'm very good at being in the spotlight. I think I'll be as fine as long as I'm performing. But I can't imagine what it's like to be like speaking in front of cameras. I'm so nervous. But you have Cricketoon with you, right? I'm sure you'll be fine. Cricketoon. It says, quite right, young man. Ugh. So we've searched everywhere and it's nowhere to be found. Well, I like the noise it makes. Yeah. Somewhere on this floor. Oh, there's a door in the back. But he said it didn't come this way, so where the fuck could it be? Get out of my way, fam. Is there two doors over here? Nope, but there's another door over there. Bro, this man better not be lying to me that Purgly didn't come this way. Oh, wait, never mind. Bro, I've legit been to every room. What in the cancer? Hey, you stupid fucking cat, where is you? And we can't go on the elevator. Oh, Mimikyu! Dreams of being popular. Hey, could you get out the way? Kiki. He's gonna kill him. What's that? I'm trying to steal your chance to shine? Do you know this Pokemon, Pikachu? No, this is Mimikyu. It's a star Pokemon scheduled to make an appearance on the show after Maximum Music, apparently. I wonder what it wants with you. Since we do look like, I think it's worried that I'll steal the spotlight from it. You don't need to worry about that. We're not even trying to be part of the... Hey, knock it off. Tim? Huh? What are you doing there, Mimikyu? I thought you were told to stay in the dressing room until it was your turn to be on the show. Hey, stop struggling, Tim. Do you think you could tell your Pikachu to use this move to get Mimi to calm down? Well, you see, Pikachu can't use any moves. You need to tell everybody. Really? I didn't know a Pokemon like that existed. Yeah, never heard that before. Who needs moves when I have my amazing intellect? Well, that's because I can't be helped. Come on, Mimikyu, back to the dressing room. If you don't behave, I'll have to ban you. Wrecked. Drop that hammer, dude! From GNN. I guess the threat of a ban is enough to get it to calm down. I'll see you later, Tim. It was like a little typhoon. Yeah, and it was a star Pokemon, right? We didn't get a chance to ask it, but it might know something about Perugly. We should go ask it later. Bruv, what in the fucking cancer? I went to the dressing room, but the dressing room was to the left side. Very interesting indeed. God damn. We're just gonna go back then. Cause the spotlight ain't nothing without you, girl. And the dance floor ain't nothing without you, girl. You're a showstopper. Whoa, whoa. Oh, there it is.
You do a pretty good job mimicking me, I'll give you that. But if you don't mind, I'd like to see what you look like under that cloth.
Yo, there's this thing in its Pokedex entry. They said if it looks under the thing, I forgot what it was, but the person died. So you're not supposed to look under there. He's a ghost. He's just wearing a cloth above him. You got locked up again thanks to us? That's because you decided to cause trouble in front of everyone. This way you lose to Magnemite. Magnemite? You passed down the hallway just now, huh? It's going to be on the next show too? Could be. Probably trying to get the attention of important people too. And you're a competitive one. Is this how the star Pokemon are? Passed by Magnemite. Magnemite's in there. Been able to find out a lot about Pergolis. Take some time to think about it. Okay. But where the fuck is Magnemite? Oh, good shit. Yeah. Pikachu should have died. I know Meowth gets like fucking ill or something when he looked at it in the show. Wait, there's a door? The fuck? How do we get in here? What? It says there's a door here. How the fuck do we get in there? Alright, bro, I'm lost as fuck now.
What's up?
BRB, alright.
Nothing to worry about, Tim. I'll still continue my work as a detective, even if I do become a star.
Bro, I'm trying to find it. I can't find it. I've gone to every single room except this one, but there's an X on it. I've gone everywhere, fam. Where else could I go? Bum, 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 bum. Wait, unless this lady says something about the... Look at Pikachu and his wannabe Detective Conan self. Lol.
Any news? Yan.
Bro, I've literally talked to everybody. What the fuck? Oh, wait, this guy's here now.
What's up?
Tail, since then, it's got agitated, wagged its tail around when I get close. For sure. Useless. Bro, I legit don't know where to go anymore. Do 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 do. Heard the stories, but it really is a handful, isn't it? Anything about Mimikyu? Apparently, it's a newbie Pokemon star. All I've heard, it'll appear anywhere there are cameras. It must be desperate to get on TV. It's not often a Pokemon will have that kind of ambition. Who knows? It may become the next big thing. Right. Apparently, it's also participant in the contest. You don't want to lose. That's the spirit. I like the Pokemon with a bit of fighting spirit. Bruh.
What?
Toot 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 toot.
Yes.
Bro, I'm lost as fuck, dude. Bro, I don't know where to go. I'm lost. I've talked to everyone.
Yan.
GNN. Ugly.
Let's try and figure out where Perugly might be, based on its characteristics, of course.
I'm gonna shoot myself. Bruh, I just had to talk to Pikachu, but the thing never blinked, or I never saw it. Holy shit!
Oh, so you think it's related? If that's the case, it could involve another Pokemon. Which Pokemon do you think it could be? Now, why do you think that?
Wow, I actually got that right. What? I mean, of course I got it right.
Had its nest taken by Perugly and moved to a new area. So it seems Perugly chased away Magnemite and took over its own. Which means Perugly is where? No, that's not right. No, that's not right. So, now we know where Magnemite's cage is. Of course, we'll find it in the dressing room.
Of course it's there, motherfucker.
You found it. This is her darling Perugly?
I think so.
Bro, how did we not see it the whole time it was there, dude? It's big as fuck.
Wow, talk about slacking off.
Well, we found Perugly. But why is it taking over this spot?
Yeah, that means the Magnemite is. What's that? You want to fight?
Pikachu, there's no time for a staring contest. I'm gonna find Keith.
Hey, this isn't a staring contest.
Bro, I'm so tilted, dude. Thanks for finding Prugly. I never thought I'd look in the cage. Apparently, it chased Magnemite out so I could take a nap in here. I see, so then where's Magnemite? I think he might have run off. It wasn't in the dressing room, at least. Ran off, oh man, it's not good of me to find it. I'll help look. Could you go let Hero know about this? Okay. Oh, you don't? We should go find it ourselves. Sorry to bother you, Your Highness. Yeah, fuck off. Mimikyu? Yeah. I think it's somewhere in the studio. That would explain all the static in the footage we receive. We need to split up and search the studio. Then, do you think you can help us, Tim? Of course. Just one moment. The studio is a big place. Without a plan, we could be searching all day. Let's get the Yanma to help us. If the camera get close to Magnemite, it'll start showing interference on the camera. Oh, I see. Can you hear me, Yanma? Yan! Swim around the studio as I tell you to. Yan. There's our footage. The area with the most interference is backstage. Come on, let's go say hi to Magnemite. Magnemite. Magnemite.
Oh, Magnemite, there you are. Kid, come here.
Magnemite.
There it is, just as we suspected.
Yep.
They can finally start filming now.
Why are you causing everyone so much trouble? You say it's Perugly's fault? Well, I guess that's only fair. It did steal your place after all. It probably takes after that Olga woman. What an obnoxious duo.
Why is its cry that, dude?
Good tour of the studio, right?
God. Since you found Magnemite, other camera should work just fine. Let's go to the studio. Yeah, I don't want to miss Karina's big moment. Should head back to the dressing room, Magnemite. A nuisance of a Pokemon case was closed and the rehearsal began. Bro, that's so rude. Why they gotta do this to Magnemite?
Wow, that's a rowdy audience. Except there is no audience.
I guess that's the magic of television, right? Oh, we're starting.
Hi, everyone, and good evening. I'd like to welcome you to Maximum Music. As always, I'm your host, Max. And... Max! That's not right. This is Chatot. So, today we have...
We'll introduce the guests tonight. Thank you very much. I'm Olga Ellison, and this is... my darling Perugly.
Oh, Chatot! Our show's being taken over again!
Wonderful work, Perugly, dear. Well, shall we get the show going? So, coming up next, a very special guest, a violinist you all know and love.
Here she comes now.
Miss Karina Mitchell!
What are you doing? Clap harder.
I'm clapping as hard as I can.
Good evening.
And cut! So, Karina, smile a little more. Don't forget that, okay?
He's right, you know. You've got to be more confident, otherwise nobody will care.
Now.
She obviously doesn't get it. It's her modesty and humility that add to Karina's charm.
It seems like a lot of work to be on TV.
I'm trying to be on TV, fam. Ooh.
Yes.
You're amazing. Oh, Tim, I'm sorry I feel so embarrassed. Please don't be. Just do the exact same thing next time. Thank you. How am I supposed to smile naturally? I hope I don't mess up on the real shoot. I'm sure you'll loosen up as you do rehearsals. I want to see Karina's natural expression. What do you mean? You are on TV. What are you talking about, dude? Sub-control room, do you read me? Can you check on the last bit? You got it. Hi, hero. Oh, hey there, Tim. Sorry, do you think you could wait until later? Got my hands full with these checks. Being a director seems like a lot of work. Maybe we should go talk to the other cast members of the show for now. Nice jibe. Nice jibe. Hello, Twitch TV. Nice job out there, Olga. You still got that rapier wit of yours? Ooh. Hold on, what do you mean by that? Are you saying I'm not nice? What? No, I just... maybe you should start taking your own job more seriously yourself. Come on, per ugly dear. Bitch, what? Oh man, she's got a temper. Huh? It's Olga's voice. Its voice and presence are really amazing. It has the same tempo and everything. Right? There's no secret or trick or... I've got it. Huh? Got it. What? Chattar is responding to Max's signals. Tim, try stomping on your foot down. Like this?
Get out of my way.
That's what I thought. You noticed Max set his foot down earlier too? That was his cue to have Chattar mimic Olga. Oh, I get it. He'd send her signals like that to Chattar, have it mimic the voices he wanted. Well, guess I'm found out. You're pretty good. Are there any other signals you use? Yeah, well, yeah, but I'm not going to give them all away. Where's the fun in that? I think I'll head back to my dressing room now. I think the next rehearsal is about to start. Let's go ask Hiro. Hiro! Where's Hitsugaya at? Chat signal. Hiro. Oh, he's right here. Subchecks coming. Sub-control. They're done. No problems. Great. Let's move on to the next rehearsal then. Are you ready, Tim? Yeah. Great. Let's get Huthuth ready for the signal. The signal. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip!
Pikachu, calm down.
Doesn't this music move you at all? You must have a heart made of stone.
Yeah. You've shown the world that you're very sensitive, so you can stop now.
Hey, Tim, do you think you could get your Pikachu to be a little more quiet?
See?
And cut! That was wonderful! Oh, you were amazing, Karina!
Thank you.
Your music is so beautiful.
It really was.
Backstage, she's humble and modest, but when she performs, she's proud and confident. That duality makes me breathless.
Not the performance?
Hear me now. I declare that one day she and I will perform on stage together.
I can't believe this. What's next?
That was beautiful! Karina, thank you very much. Just do the same thing for the real deal. Alright, it's about time we should go call Olga and Max. Oh, I can go let them know we're ready. Great, thanks. That was beautiful! What should I do in the meantime? Can you go put your violin backstage for now? Of course. Magnifique! Pikachu just crying. So what the fuck do we do for now? We're in the middle of rehearsal. Oh yeah, we gotta keep talking to this guy. That was a great performance. I can't wait to see the reaction we get from our viewers. To be honest, I was worried at first, but now I guess I don't need to be worried. She's a rising star among violinists. She definitely lives up to the reputation. Doesn't she? Ha ha ha. Why are you acting so full of yourself? What's the next scene you're going to rehearse? Oh, it's the scene where the assistant Pokemon gives Karina her violin. Keith went off to fetch the Pokemon, but he hasn't come back yet. Wonder where Keith has gone to. Hiro! Hey Karina, did you put your violin back there? Yes. Thanks. Now, once Keith gets back, let's start our next rehearsal. Hiro, this is bad.
The assistant Pokemon won't make it? What are you saying, Keith?
So sorry. I mixed up the dates of our schedule.
Oh, my head hurts. I need a Pokemon. Any Pokemon to help us out. Hey, I know. Tim, do you think Pikachu could fill in for the day?
Huh? My Pikachu?
Feels bad, man.
He seems to enjoy music.
He's so heartbroken.
I think it'd be great.
All right, if you really think he could help.
I can. You're really saving my life. Thank you.
Mine too, thank you.
Okay, I'll need Pikachu to push the cart with the violin. Right over there, to that spot with the mark on it.
That's right. And Tim, would you mind standing over there for me?
Sure.
That's where Karina will receive her violin.
You're a big help. Thank you so much.
Where's my IRL Karina?
Right,
Whoa!
let's start rehearsal.
Mimikyu feels bad,
Place
man.
cameras exactly as you would for a
He's
real
gonna
shoot.
steal the violin, dude.
Pikachu, you ready?
I've never been more ready. I've got this. Here's the spot.
So she picks it up here.
Watch out!
Are you alright?
Tim! Oh no!
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm okay. But look,
Her grandfather's violin feels bad, man.
My precious violin.
This is bad. Last. I was standing right there, and I couldn't do anything.
Shh. Oh no! I'm so sorry. The Yanma have never made a mistake like this before. You know what? San just got home. What I missed? Lou, you missed a whole bunch, dude. Yan, we need to stop shooting for now. Keith, take Karina back to her dressing room. Of course, come with me, Miss Mitchell. This way. Cricketoon, you'll take the pieces of the violin right here. Let me help pick them up. Bring them out. But what's going on, Trips? What could have gone to the Yanma? They've never messed up their instructions like that before. Yan, what are they saying? They're saying it's not their fault. Huh? What do you mean? We should talk to them a bit. It was the Mimikyu, dude. He set them up for failure. Miss More Denial. What you mean, Miss More Denial? What are you talking about? But yeah, Blue, where's my Karina IRL? Whoa.
Everyone thinks the Yanma made a mistake and caused the accident. But is that really true? Let's go see what the Yanma have to say.
Hey, are you hurt? Yan. That was a pretty heavy collision. If you're still feeling dizzy, just take it easy. You told Sonia that there was no way you'd mess up your instructions, right? Yan. It says they follow their instructions to the word, and they say if we look properly, we should be able to prove it. Yanma's crew statement. It's like, ask the other Yanma too. He asked what he missed. She's waiting. Nope. She's not. Looks like you have your own ideas about this and kids to have a chat about them. Yan. They say they moved exactly as the staff told them to. Really? Maybe there was mistaken instructions themselves then. I think we got what we can from Yanma. Hiro seems to think the accident happened because Yanma messed up, but the Yanma said they followed their instructions. Try to find out what really caused the accident. We should talk to the staff members next.
I think we to find out why the Yanma crashed into each other.
Yes, sirree.
Any news?
But she wasn't hurt either. Yep, not even a scratch. I don't know what the accident happened, but I think it's going to be hard to keep filming. I wonder what Hero will do. Today turned into such a mess. I don't know what to do. Got to be cursed or something, Tim. What? Why me? Actually, I didn't see the accident myself. I was looking at the script when it happened. The script? It's in the plan of how the show we should practice. Do you want to see it? Yep. I made the script see it's written to the flow of the show itself. You think you're right? You think this is related to the accident? Could be. You have much on Yanma's cameras on it, though. The script. We have the script. That was a close one. It's a small camera, but it could have still done quite a bit of damage. Close shot. The Myanmar have never messed up like this before, so I'm shocked. Shocked. Maybe the people in charge of the Yanma cameras didn't give them the right instructions. The new ADs tell Yanma how to move. I see. We should go talk to them too. Assistant director, we should talk to her already. Okay, there's the guy in the back. There's Hiro. There's this guy right here. Hey, are you okay? Yes, we're fine. Good to hear. Seems like the Yanmar are unhurt too. That's a relief. The Yanmar were behaving a little strangely. What do you mean? What do you mean? Think back to when the accident happened. The Yanmar flew out from the left and right at the same time, right? Of course they were going to crash like that. Nobody on our staff would give instructions like that. Maybe the Yanmar misheard. Nope, it wasn't their fault, man. I'm glad the Yanmar are safe, but what do we do now? It seems like he's taking this hard. Excuse me, is it alright if we ask you about the accident a bit? What caused the accident? How should I know? Yanmar and I just followed the cue sheet Hero gave us. About the cue sheet. This is a cue sheet. It has... Oh, see, that's where they messed up. Every detail of how the Yanmar are supposed to move. Let's see, the plan for the camera one was shoot from above, shoot from the left, shoot from the right, and move in. That's right, Keith should have movement plan for camera 2. He'd probably be happy to show you if you asked him. Who the fuck is Keith? Oh, I know who Keith is. Is Keith even in here? Keith, my boy. Keith is the guy with the long hair, right? Keith Ape? Ooh. Pikachu! Please! Alright. Keith.
Okay.
Are you alright, Hero? Not really, but still, I've got to do something. What do you think the accident happened? Let's see, I think of a few reasons, like the Yanma misunderstood the signal instructions, or Huthu signal being delayed. About the Huthu signal. The Yanma relied on Huthu's signal to start filming. Could be that the connection with the sub-control room got disrupted by Magnemite. Come to think of it, were you talking to the sub-control room during the rehearsal too, weren't you? I didn't notice anything strange, though. I can check with the Huthu if you want some clarification. Huth signal. Alright, fam. Talk to just about everyone here. Maybe we should check out outside the studio. Keep gathering testimony. We can... Oh, there's Keith.
What's up?
Hey, Keith, how's Karina doing? She's very upset. She needed to be alone for a while. I don't blame her. She clearly was very attached to that violin destroyed right in front of her. No, I guess I could have misheard the cue sheet for Yanma. You think we could see the cue sheet? Sure, here it is. What? It's wrong. Shoot from the right, move away, and follow. Yeah, the director gave us in charge of the Yanma camera's cue sheet a few days before the day of the shoot. But based on that, I've double-checked and I'm positive I got the instructions right. Is there any chance that the director gave you the wrong instructions? I don't think that's ever happened before. The original cue sheet should be at the sub-control room, so I suppose you could go check that. Yep. I love how casually the Chew walks. Yep, he just walks very, it's your boy. Don't get full of yourself. Oh, sure, whatever you say. More importantly, there's something we need to ask you. You know anything about the accident that just happened? It was going around the dressing rooms while avoiding the staff here, so it doesn't know what was going on in the studio. Well, was he doing that? Doing a bit of self-promotion? You're definitely persistent, I'll give you that. That's funny. You a funny motherfucker. no need to worry. Both Tim and I are just fine about the accident. It says the Yanma were dedicated to their work that it's unthinkable that they'd make a mistake. Sounds like Hulu trusts him. Hoot hoot. Hero, he looks like he was in a state of shock, but he was still saying he wanted to do something to help. Your partner is quite a dependable guy, isn't he? You're the one who signaled the Yanma when they needed to start moving, right? Hoot hoot. Huh? So the Yanma started to move as soon as you signaled them? Same as always. Hero said there might have been some kind of communication trouble, but it doesn't seem like that's the case.
Right.
We're fine. We still haven't figured out the cause of the accident yet. Regardless of the cause, we've got to take this accident very seriously. Still, I'm glad nobody was hurt. So the accident, the rehearsal from here, what a mess this has become. Yes, thankfully we weren't hurt, but Karina's violin was completely ruined. I know, the responsibility for the accident lies with us. I really hope there's something we can do for Miss Mitchell. Accident? You know, it did seem like there was something odd about the Yanma's movement. What do you mean? I was checking the footage using the cue sheet, but there was something odd and I couldn't put my finger on it. In the cue sheet, you have the movements of both Yanma cameras on it. Yes, the original script what Hero wrote, we give copies out to the staff in charge, and see, it's different, dude. Kept it under tight security here. Let's see, camera movement where shoot from above, move away, shoot from the right, and move in. Where shoot from above, shoot from the right, move and away, and follow. That's right, the Yanma should have moved exactly according to this plan. Master cue sheet.
Yes?
This is the biggest scandal in the history of GNN. How exactly do you plan to take responsibility for this, Roger? Mr. President, please calm down, Mr. Graham. Now he shows his true colors. Of course, they're all like that.
Yes?
I don't even want to think about the accident. Who knows how much money we'll have to pay and all for a silly violin. Fuck off. But sir, the responsibility for the damage suffered by Miss Mitchell lies with us. Bah, that's nothing to do with me. It's all because of the staff here are incompetent. I told you to get rid of any useless staff members, but you have to take your time with it. I don't mean to argue, Mr. President, but we have no place for employees that would cause harm to the station. Seems like a completely different person now. Yeah, fucking dickhead is what he is. It's his true self. Fucking arsehole. Ooh. Your boy just wandering around. It says that we were here the whole time, so I didn't know about the accident. Apparently Olga's been acting strange though. Olga in what way? She seems that Olga desperately wanted to Wow, Karina's violin, so she so depressed now. She didn't even notice when Parley tries to get her attention. Oh, I see. What? We'd like to ask you a few questions about the accident that destroyed the violin. Is that okay? Well, what do you want to know? What caused the accident? How should I know? I can't believe the violin was destroyed like that. The violin was created by a very famous craftsman. Just that one violin was worth $2 million. What the fuck? $2 million? That's enough money to last a lifetime. Supposed to get that violin, how could this have to have happened? Bruh, fuck off. I wouldn't have sold the violin. I would have kept that forever. My grandpappy gave it to me. Got lost because the hallway here looked exactly the same. Contest? I think so, yes. Come to the station, TV station, though. Yep. Supposed to be appear in the contest. Wonder what special talent is. Whatever it is, I doubt I'll be able to beat my dear mom. It's a biscuit with his tongue flickering. Yeah, it makes me nervous too. Gonna try and make a bite out of me, but I think it's supposed to be greeting or something. It's saying this room is warmer than where it was earlier and much more comfortable. Whenever they adjust the temperature to make the Pokemon heal fear at home. And your boy right here. Someone came by you didn't recognize. Oh yeah, they're going to appear in the same contest as you. Oops. Curious about what special talent is. Well, why don't you go ask it? Right. Alright, let's go talk to Hero now. Be a hero. A hero. I wanna be the very best. Oh shit, we came through the wrong. Whatever. Went through the wrong door. Yes, and yes indeed we did. And be a hero. A hero. Pokémon style. Shit, where am I going? Let's see. There we go.
What's up?
What?
Everyone is thinking that the Yanma made a mistake. The Yanma say they did what the instructions told them to do. So what caused them to crash into each other?
What?
I don't think that's right. You really should check in your case list one more time.
What?
I don't think that's right. You really should check in your case list.
Yeah. Oh, what? Man, I wish we could skip this. This is a lot of.
Case list one more time.
The keys for camera 1 or 2 are written down. The keys for camera 1 are written down. Ooh, baby, it's like the first time
I don't think that's right.
that I can't solve the mystery.
You should check in your case list one more time.
There we go.
That's right. It seems that someone tampered with Yanma's plan in order to cause the collision. The question is, how did the staff not notice something like that? Why would one Yanma have two movement plans? I don't think this was an accident at all. In fact, I think this is a case for us to solve.
The Yanma ran into each other because they were given fake instructions, but why did the culprit do that? Maybe the culprit had some kind of grudge against Karina. They tried to destroy the violin as a revenge for something. Revenge, huh? And if it weren't for Keith's mistake, Karina could have been the one caught in the accident instead of me. It could have been that someone was targeting her directly. Let's go talk to Karina first, then gathering testimony from the victim is the most basic step for any investigation. God damn, dude.
Yeah. Seems like
It's a long
someone
chapter.
made a fake movement plan to cause the accident. I can't imagine Karina would have enemies, but let's see what she has to say.
It's probably the longest chapter so far. We're not even close to being done. Karina, please listen calmly. Tim, what's going on? We found out that the accident earlier was actually deliberately caused by someone. What? But how? And what you say is true? Please tell me everything, of course. Someone had given fake instructions to the Yanma? What is the cause of this accident? That's right. But who would do such a thing? Why? It's possible that the culprit had some grudge against you and destroyed the violin as payback. Can you tell us a bit more about your violin? Of course, my grandfather made it for me before he passed away. It's the only one of its kind. Feels bad, man. Even now, when I get discouraged, remember the message he left for me on the violin. It helps me feel better. Huh, a message? It was a message on my living I never noticed. Oh, you couldn't have. It's written on the inside of the back plate, after all. Oh, you can't see it from the outside? No, you can't. Actually, I think the only ones who've seen it are me and Cricketune, since we used to go play at my grandfather's workshop. Okay. Message violin, huh? Something on your mind? It helped Cricketune pick up the pieces of violin after accident, but I don't think I saw a message anywhere on the back plate. Could be that you just didn't notice it. If it bothers you, we could double check. Who the fuck has it? Cricketune. We don't know who did this or why, but don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of things. Apparently, Kricketune was present when Karina saw the message too. Since Karina read the message to it, it said, "To my darling Karina, even when I am no longer with you, I will always love you and your music." Feels bad, man. Hold on, Tim. I think Karina has a bit more. Oh. Here's Karina's violin. It really wrecked, isn't it? Let's see, the back play with the message should be this one, but I don't see any message written on here. So that means violin is a fake. A culprit goal was to steal Karina's violin. The culprit must have tampered with the Yanma's cue sheet so that the accident would hide the fact the violin had been swapped. That's right, he almost got away with it too. I swear I'll catch the culprit no matter what. Bro, I clicked on it. What the fuck?
Thank goodness the violins have been swapped. That means that the real one is still safe. That's the one good thing about all of this.
Just picture Tim punt kicking the fuck out of Pikachu for some reason. We should go tell Karina and Kricketune about the swap violin. They'll be able to help us narrow down who culprit might be. You're right, Pikachu. But then where's the real violin? The culprit probably still has it, but please keep it secret. We don't want the culprit to get nervous and hide it away. I've been swapped with the fake, but the one I used for my performance was the real one. I could tell from the tone. Kricketune, yeah, Kricketune says so too. Keith? Well, I could see that. What? Into the Magnemite? Alright, I'm gonna go see if I'm gonna go talk to the Magnemite. Bruh, holy shit. What? Oh, something fell off you too? Kricketune, the material seemed softer than normal. See, must have been difficult for the culprit to get the exact materials to use. Soft boards. It was Keith Ape, maybe? Holy cancer, dude! What's going
Just in case we need that.
Yes.
What? The testimonies we got from the two of them are shedding light on the crime. Really? Let's organize what we know. Let's guess her. Let's figure out exactly when the violin was swapped. Open up your case notes.
Now, let's try and figure out when the violin could have been swapped out. First, when do we know for sure that the violin was already, fake? True. By the time I had delivered the violin, it had already been swapped out with the fake one. Now we know when
What's
the
up, Will?
violin was swapped out with the fake one. But we still need to figure out when was the last time the real violin was seen. Now why do you think that? So, Karina was using the real violin during her performance. She
Yep.
and Kricketune both confirmed it to be true. And that means the culprit swapped out the violin after Karina finished her performance, but before I moved it.
Yep. Now we know the violin was swapped. Culprit aimed for the exact moment Karina would not be around for her violin. Judging from that and the tampering with the cue sheet, the culprit must have been very familiar with the show. So the culprit is someone who works here. That's what we need to find out now.
Now we know almost the exact moment when the violin was swapped. The culprit has to be someone involved with the show. Let's find out about the alibis of everyone involved between the time Karina finished playing and I brought out the violin.
Oh wait, he's not even here anymore. Ba-da-da-da-da.
What?
Max, you left the studio once the first rehearsal was done, right? Yeah, I figured to go over the script one more time in my dressing room while I waited. Did anyone come by during that time? Oh yeah, a staff member came to call me. I was in the middle of something, so I couldn't open the door, but I just be right out. So he didn't actually see the person. Max's alibi. You ain't got no alibi. You ugly. Look.
So, let's gather information.
Bro, what? What? Dressing room together, I seem to recall you saying that. That's what you're going to do. Yeah, what's... Because Max said she gave you a snack right early. We weren't asking about your snack. Chat, chat, chat. Someone came to call you. They knocked on the door and something apparently... That must have been Amelia. Person or a Pokemon? What do you ask that? Chat, chat. Apparently Pokemon stopped by too in addition to the person. Doesn't remember who, but apparently someone rammed into the door. Chat Tot said it was so sprying it accidentally yelled out. Yeah, I bet that would be sprying. What did the Pokemon do even? It ran off making some kind of cry according to Chat Tot. Hey, could he show us the cool mimicking skills again? Oh, you can? Try giving a signal to see what happens. They tell him give it a shout.
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
And cut!
Self-contained look, trying to act cool, are you? It grieves me, I'm trying my best. There are probably more cues than we can imagine. It's not doing anything. Guess it's too subtle as a cue.
Get out of my way!
Get out of my way! Someone yelled at me like that, I'd definitely have a heart attack if it was a prank. Alright, let's be out of here. We're just gonna assume what everyone's thinking. It's probably Olga. Ugh. Excuse me. Hey, what's wrong? Well, about the accident that just happened, it seemed like it was deliberately caused by someone. What? But then who's the culprit? We're investigating that now. That's why we like to know where everyone was during the rehearsal. We were here the whole time. Yes, we were keeping an eye on the studio from here. I think it would be more difficult for the people here in the sub-control room to swap out the violin. Okay.
Keep gathering testimony.
Keep gathering testimony. Keep trying. We are gonna be the greatest detectives in the world. Make Sherlock Holmes look like a bitch. I just imagine Tim kicking Pikachu and saying, "You go figure this shit out." Ooh. Nah, you're useless to me, Mimikyu. Ooh. Lol, lol. Hoo hoo hoo. Whoa! Who's this bitch? It was you, huh?
What do you want?
Oh, come on, you're a detective. Don't let her intimidate you. Go on and ask her what you need to ask. I stayed in my dressing room. I was giving Purgly a nice brushing. Anyone stop by during that time? One of the staff members came to call me. I answered, although I didn't open the door. I see. Someone comes all the way to get you, and at least you could open the door for them. Although, come to think of it, something odd happened after that.
Keep gathering testimony.
Why is this necessary, bruv? What was the strange occurrence? Someone came and beat on the door. I looked out through the fog glass window, but I didn't see anyone out there. I wonder what that was all about. Oh, what a yawn. Let's talk before we take a nap. Yeah, you guys doing at the finished rehearsal? Meow meow. You came back to the dressing room for a nap. Obo gave you a good brushing too. It's all perfect. You know, I can't really tell. You ugly. You can't dream about. You. What the fuck? This motherfucker pushing me out the way, dude. Bzz, bzz. Let's see what they're saying. It's time to decide who talents are truly better. Saying it's able to smell the differences of foods with your tongue is more amazing. Saying making laundry super clean with the ultrasonic waves is cooler. But that's like comparing Lepo berries to orange berries. Still, we can't leave them like this. What do you think we should do? Have a battle. Look. To me, both of your talents are really impressive. Maybe we could agree that both have some amazing skills and just make up. Anyway, you seem to make up, okay? Come back, check on them later. Maybe something will have changed.
A bolt? No brilliance.
Yeah, let me see if we can hear this, Arf. Did you hear that? Oh, man. That's funny. Remember the strange occurrence at Olga's dressing room? Someone banged on the door? That's right, my theory is that the same Pokemon that visited Chancellor's dressing room. I wonder if we can find this Pokemon and ask about visit the dressing rooms. At his pace, he would lose. Who would lose? Pikachu? Yeah, in a battle? Oh, it's not doing it. And these people are not really main characters or anything, so we don't need to finna ask them. It was Keith! Keith Ape, dude. Keith Ape. Keith. Keith! Yeah, Pikachu. Ooh. Once the violent recital was done, I was checking the footage from the cameras here, just discussing stuff with, man, I wish I could turn the clock back. What should we do, Pikachu? Just let him be until we solve the case. Wish we could turn back time to the good old day. And everything goes according to the script, does it? The Korean's performance, I was with Hero checking the rest of the plan for today. You seemed very busy. Yeah, we were all wondering what to do since Keith hadn't come back. It was Keith.
What's the matter?
Huh? Oh, Hush, don't mention the swap violin until we're ready to catch the culprit. Yes, went to get Max after I called Olga. I knocked on his door and told him we were ready, and he said, gotcha, I'll be right through the door. I went directly to Olga's dressing room for the studio. I knocked on the door and said we were getting ready. She responded, thank you, I'll be right there through the door. So it's not like Amelia actually saw Olga. I feel like that's going to be the key to unraveling this mystery. You mean, after Karina played, I was checking the dressing rooms to call on Max and Olga. But you came back to the studio alone, didn't you? Weren't you able to find them? Oh no, not exactly. They both seemed like they were busy, so I just told them that we needed through the door. And did you meet anyone else? I remember I ran into Keith near the studio. Keith? Keith! It's piling up there, buddy! You finna die.
Let's gather information.
It was Keith Abe, dude. I was checking the footage in the studio with Hiro. Of course you were, bruh. Sorting after the violence, what were you asking? Trying to find out more about us. It's alright if you tell us? Sure. I was in the studio during the rehearsal. I can't leave the Yen Mall by themselves after all. Okay. Use a new one. I was in the studio ever since Karina finished her performance. I was making sure the staff knew the plan for the show, checking the footage and so on. We were in the studio then too. I didn't see anyone leave or until Amelia and Keith came back. Seems like Hiro and the staff solid alibi. It's Keith, dude.
So, let's gather information.
What's up?
Don't overdo it, thanks. Where were you during the rehearsal, Keith? I don't think I saw you until right before the accident happened. I went down to the lower floor to call the assistant Pokemon as soon as we found Purugly. And what happened with that? Well, it didn't show up even when the scheduled time came, so I called the office to check. Turns out I mixed up the dates and had scheduled it for the wrong time, so I ran back to the studio to let Hiro know. That's what all the ruckus was about. Did you run into anybody on your way back to the studio? Yeah, and as I recall, I ran into Amelia just finishing calling Max and Olga.
So, let's gather information.
Are you the one in charge of scheduling and managing the assistant Pokemon? That's right, I'm really sorry that my mistake put you both in a dangerous spot. Yeah, next time pay closer attention. Don't worry about it, neither of us were hurt. I don't think Hiro and the staff in the studio could have stolen the violin. In that case, maybe we should tell Hiro that what really happened. If the culprit is related to some show somehow, maybe he'll know something. Alright. Hey. Violin was swapped out, and you say there's someone here that did it? Yes. I can't imagine. No, actually, could it be that he... Do you know something? Well, this is just a rumor, but I heard Max has a lot of debt he needs to pay back. The violin was a very valuable one, so he may have stolen it so he could sell it. He sounds like Max could have gotten a motive to steal the violin. Who the fuck is Max? Who's Max? Bruh. Oh. Alright, Maxie boy.
Huh?
Sheesh. What? Wait, no.
A bolt?
A bolt?
Let's find out about the alibis of everyone involved between the time Karina finished playing and I brought out the violin.
I know that, but we've talked to just about everybody, fam. A bolt? Hope they can become friends, but for actually seems. I love that. Wonder we set off to this time. What the fuck? My god, I hate when it does that. I'm waiting for it to start the ping noise and it doesn't do it.
Okay, let me see your notes. That's not too bad at all.
That's not too bad at all.
What's the matter?
I ran into Keith on my way back to the studio. He was standing near the entrance, but he looked very depressed. He's about to get report to Hero that he messed up the Ascendance Pokemon schedule, and you came back to the studio after that, right? That's right.
What's up?
Bro, sometimes this shit ain't clear as all. There was a bit of time between the Pikachu and Karina finished their recital and the next rehearsal, right? Was there anyone besides Karina and Mia who left the studio during that time? I can't tell people apart very well, but it says there were only 2 people who came and went. Is there anyone who left or who went backstage once Pikachu and Trina were done performing? Yan. Nobody helped. Well, you could see the whole studio, so if you said nobody, I guess that's that.
A detective needs stamina. So I stay in shape. Everywhere I go.
Actually, let's talk to those Pokemon. Probably gonna be useless, but. Nope, he's just talking about them. Where's Mimikyu? We haven't seen him actually. There he is. Okay, Mimikyu, useless. Like the studio or the sub-control room or the dressing room for the performers. I mean, we could talk to Karina again. Because we haven't gone back there. And then Karina did this to herself, bro. I'd be kind of tilted. Glad to hear that. Thank you so much for gathering everything. If there's anything I can do, please let me know. Thanks. After my performance, I went backstage to put my violin here. Hero asked you to do that, right? Did you see anyone else while you were back there? Remember, I'm sorry, I should have paid more attention. Please don't worry about it.
Yes. So the culprit is... Wait, what's that? All of our suspects have alibis?
Yep. About the culprit. I don't want to point fingers, but it may have been Olga who stole my violin. Why do you say that? Well, Olga had asked me a few times before if I would be willing to part with my violin. Of course I said no. Of course your grandfather made it for you. That's right, but it didn't seem like Olga was ready to give up. She may have planned something like this. Seems like Olga has a motive anyway, but we can't decide she's the culprit based off that.
Let me instruct you on some detective tips. Ready?
Oh, man.
Detective tip number 12. Use those legs while investigating. There's no better way to gather information while getting a good workout at the same time.
Cancer.
This particular issue is solved.
Yeah, so now what? Well, this is a conundrum. I didn't expect everyone involved to have alibis. This only mean the culprit? That's right, the culprit must have used some sort of trick to create a fake alibi. I don't think anyone working in the studio or some control room had the time to do anything elaborate like that. Our suspects are the people who were moving around on their own. That's 4 people. Max, Olga, Keith, and Amelia. I don't think Amelia is. I know how you feel, but a detective has to keep an objective view of everything. Still, we could use some more information. Think about it. Mimikyu had snuck out of the Pokemon dressing room and was wandering around, right? Maybe if we talk about it, it'll shed some light on the situation. Bruv, I've been saying this. This man just walking around like crazy. Where you at, bruv? Mimikyu, where are you? Nope, he's not in here. He's usually wandering around, but I don't see him. Unless he's back in here. And nope. Where is this motherfucker? And before my game is glitched and he doesn't exist in this realm anymore. Bruh. Okay, so there's nobody here, so they're probably all in the thing. Mimikyu, where art thou, motherfucker? Oh, there he is. You were wandering around the dressing rooms during the rehearsal, right? Do you think you could tell us more about that time? About when you visited Olga? So what that case you're trying to crack? Think I missed it. Right now we're trying to figure out who stole the violin. So you raided the dressing room for Purugly's partner, right? What happened then? Someone kicked the door when you knocked. I was betting it was Purugly. Too narrow-minded. I'm pretty sure it was a bad mood because you were pounding on the door. You should go make up later. Purugly's partner got mad at you. You mean Olga was in Max's dressing room? You got yelled at when you knocked on the door, you say. You heard, "Get out of my way"? Was that really Olga? I mean, Olga said she was in her own dressing room. Max didn't say anything about her being in his room either. Hey, Miku, did you go into the dressing room at all? You ran away as fast as you could? Well, I guess you have no way of knowing what was really going on then. It could have nothing to do with you, as always, man. It always looks like it took the rejection hard. Don't be so depressed. I'll get another chance soon. Hey, Ray, if you're that motivated, I bet everyone will realize you got talent someday. Don't worry too much.
So there's a fake alibi, and there's Mimikyu's not to consider, too.
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
Yes, of course. It all makes sense now. Bolt of brilliance! Tim, the culprit is...
Cobra used a trick to make us all believe he was somewhere else when he was actually backstage. A trick? Emilia provided an alibi for the culprit so he can help us figure it out. Come on, Tim. Oh shit, wait. Wrong thing.
What's up?
Ta-da! Hi-ya! Hey, don't stand in front of me. You tried to show me up.
He's so mad, dude. Sure, what do you need? You mentioned that you knocked on the door for Olga's and Max dressing rooms when you visit them. Do you think you could show me exactly how? Well, sure. It's not like I did anything special, but I knocked 3 times. Any staff member at GNN would do the same thing. So that's the trick to the culprit used. Now, time to use to gather everyone in the studio. Yeah. 3 times. Oh, baby.
I figured out the truth behind the accident.
What are you saying? That one of us here is the culprit?
Yeah, just what do you mean the truth? We're all friends here. Can't say I appreciate the insinuation.
Come on now. Let's allow Tim to speak his mind.
Thank you, Hero. Here it is. I'm not one to mince words. The culprit is...
Go on. You know who it is, don't you? What's that? I guess I still have a lot to teach you. Why don't you give that another try?
Ooh.
What's that?
Oops, I didn't mean to click that again.
A lot to teach you. Why don't you give that another try?
Max.
It's you. You're the one.
What? Oh, come on. Is this some kind of prank? What on earth would I have to gain from busting up someone's violin?
Nothing. If the violin really was broken. But it isn't broken. That one was a fake, wasn't it?
A fake violin? Oh, what an imagination. How could you come up with a theory like that?
You tell it, Tim.
We checked the pieces of the violin, but there wasn't a message on them anywhere. Karina told us that her violin had a message written on it from her grandfather, which means the broken one couldn't be hers.
A written message? I never noticed such a thing on it.
Right. That's because it's written on the inside. It's something only Karina could know, since she watched the violin being made.
Right. As a child, I played at my grandfather's workshop. He inscribed a special message for me, and it was written on the inside.
You see? And now that proves the broken violin must have been a fake.
But where's the real one?
I think Max probably knows.
But no, I haven't done anything. Listen, the whole time the violin was backstage, I was in my dressing room. How could I be in 2 places at once?
Oh boy, this is where you take down his alibi. Come on, we got this far, don't mess up.
Actually, my guess is it was chat out in the dressing room.
I misclicked the fuck out of that, dude.
Trick like this.
Gotcha! I'll be right out!
Oh, yes, that's exactly what I heard.
Admit it! Admit it!
Chatot, be quiet!
You just made it seem like you were still in that room. And then you swapped the real violin that was backstage with a fake.
Oh.
You have to admit it! You have to admit it!
I had no choice. My popularity's been sagging. I wasn't sure the show would get picked up again. And if it didn't, I knew I'd be let go. I couldn't pay back my debts. I'd be finished.
Oh, Max. You were wrong. I was going to have you continue as our host.
What? But everything I did.
I'm really sorry, Max. But I'm afraid I'm going to have to call the police.
Well,
What a fool he was. In the end, he was the one who didn't believe in his own talent.
Hey, you guys! I found the videos.
bro, she's been away for like 10 days, dude. What the hell?
So Max was the culprit.
Took her like 10 years to find the tape, dude. We did so much. In real lifetime, like an hour and a half. Culprit is Max. The case closed. Now let's get back on track. Check out the video.
Mako's finally back with the video. Let's go to the sub-control room and watch it. Maybe he'll show us some clues.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's check this out.
Let's play the whole thing through.
Charizard's in
Remember,
front. We've got a
keep
good
your
shot
eyes
of
on
it.
Charizard.
Yeah.
The daytime parade is now starting. Everyone is excited to see the popular Pokemon of the park marching by. Who better to lead than Charizard? We've been told the theme of this year's
Hey,
parade is
look at that
dreams.
balloon.
Oh.
Charizard's eyes turn red.
Amelia, over
R
here!
was used after all.
Why is this happening?
He killed Meganium.
But it's a great scoop!
But it's too dangerous. We need to get out of here.
You're right. We have no choice. That's the whole video.
Yo, you saw that shit?
Heard it from the Pokemon at Fine Park.
Yeah,
Did you find out anything?
maybe. There was something I noticed.
Right, the scene with the balloon. Right there.
Better to lead than Charizard. We've been told the theme of this year's
The balloon
parade.
popped.
Maybe it had R inside. Tim, zoom in on the balloon, and then play it backwards in slow motion.
Okay.
It looks like a needle or something flew at the balloon.
You're right.
But where did it come from? Rewind it a little more. Stop there.
Hey, that's Skorupi. And that man.
Right. The Pokemon at Fine Park told us a man with a Skorupi was after Harry.
You know, that looks almost like it could be Keith.
What? Keith was there? Working with you?
No, not with us. I don't think he was even working at GNN back then.
I knew Keith was still a bad guy.
He
Ooh.
joined us about 6 months ago.
So, it was Keith who caused the incident? He's the one who went after my dad?
Looks like it. And he was hiding in plain sight. Let's go capture Keith.
Oh, baby! Who would have thought Keith was a culprit? Yeah, he fooled us. Even if possible, he knew about Max's plan to use it and try to take you out. Might so when the violin band got busted. Why did we end up helping out in the first place? Well, because Keith had made a mistake about scheduling assisted Pokemon in. Oh, that's right. And there was another suspicious point to about his behavior. Do you know what that was? I'm glad you remember. Keith told you where to stand and was going to bring out the violin. He must have known that was there where the camera would fall. Do you think that Keith and Max were working together? It's not impossible, but we can't rule it out anyway. Why would Keith... No, it wasn't the time to be asking questions. We need to catch Keith first. Let's go, Pikachu. Where's Keith at?
Okay.
Because I wasn't able to see what really happened. I don't deserve the blame too. split up, but I'm gonna be the one that finds him, bruh. Oh, Keith, you motherfucking. There he is, Keith! Right. He's gonna get on the elevator first. We gotta get him! Get him! Blast, where'd he go? Pikachu, look! Look. The roof? Let's go! Nanimo! Nanimo!
You can't get away!
We'll just have to see about that now, won't we? Skorupi, keep them busy.
Sky! Tim, watch out for its poison sting!
You missed. Oh well, help is on its way.
Oh, baby!
Perfect timing, Wyvern. Now, could you blast them away?
Get down!
What the fuck, bro? Look at his face, dude. I got you, buddy! Right?
What was that?
Alright, dude. Oh, fuck, man.
Wyvern, time to go. Farewell, Detective. I hope you'll go easier on me next time.
Well, I can't even shake that tight-ass ponytail. Keith tried it and played himself. What the fuck, dude? What happened? Trips, what happened?
Got away.
All that work for nothing.
Nope. It wasn't for nothing, Tim. Look at this.
The locket?
That's right. Not just any old locket. It has a little secret.
What do you mean?
Well, unless I'm mistaken, this locket should contain a clue left by Harry. He got away this time. Too bad. But you never know. There could be a clue hidden in this locket.